right now. Hope I don't crash all out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Cry so many. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday. On this Monday, man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try on hauls, and y'all know this is Music Monday. And of course, you know we have sold outs coming on Wednesdays and Saturdays too. So definitely smash that like button. Sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. Y'all know it's where I talk pretty much a little bit of everything from over there, man. And most likely it's probably going to be the spot where if you're trying to hit me up the fastest, that's probably where I'm going to be able to respond the quickest, which I have seen in the sold out Discord. Shameless plug today alone. People have been showing out, man, and not in a bad way, but necessarily in a good way. Y'all been making it active. I like hearing the notifications and seeing it being active, man. But let's just take a little break from sneakers, man. We definitely have had a lot of drops come like last week and this week, because if this will be your third shot tomorrow, I believe, for the I'm on year 3. So pretty much, I feel like if you put in the footwork, you should be able to get them, man. And I know that I did score a pair for Dunks, and his should be en route. Dunks already has that information. And ironically, bro, the weirdest questions the people ask whenever you get ready to ship it out, man. But and I'll just leave it at that, because I know that, you know, people actually do pay attention too. But tonight's topic for Music Monday, man, we're talking OutKast suing EDM duo. Drake addresses former collaborators, which apparently he just dropped like a 3-track album thingy, which I think Manny had put that in the sold out Discord. Shameless plug. So I haven't had a chance to listen to it. To be honest, bro, that whole Kendrick and Drake beef where they were dropping stuff back to back within less than 24 hours, it got me a little Drake and Kendrick fatigued. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just kind of tired of both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I need a Drake break. Pause. That don't come out right. But, like, I don't want to hear no Drake music right now. I don't want to hear no Kendrick music right now. But I know this is what Drake will be doing on the normal. So, I haven't had a chance to listen to it just yet. But rumors is he's taking shots at the people that took shots at him, which I feel like that's a fair game. You know, you can't really get mad if you... I'll put it this way. It's like if you talk ish on somebody and you get mad for them defending themselves. That's not how it works, man. And granted, it's how it works, but it's how it shouldn't work. And then also we're going to be talking, DaBaby is being sued for $4 million. I believe it's by Danny Lay's brother, so we're going to be touching on that tonight. Pause, no pun intended. And then Method Man claims that he doesn't make money off of royalties. So what are these artists really getting money from? And it shows, you know, that's probably the most very versatile way I could probably say where, you know, as long as you got a strong fan core base, you could easily just tour off of it. We've seen a lot of artists do that, but I think first things first, man, I want to just go ahead and start where the latest thing that I seen breaking is pretty much about T-Boz has been hospitalized, and I believe the rapper Scarface has been hospitalized too. Don't quote me on none of this. This is all a legend and opinionated base, but I got a couple articles up. Before I start too deep into this real quick, I want to just start here before I start going into my main topic. Just kind of, you know, if there is anything revolving around this, I want to just send, you know, nothing but the best. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds, and y'all definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man, because I know not too many people are in here at the moment, but I know sometimes y'all tend to show up a little later. But first things first, and I know it's not in the title, but I just want to touch on this real quick. Scarface reportedly being treated in an intensive care unit, ICU. Condition is currently unknown to the best of my knowledge right now. Keep in mind, this was also probably published a little earlier, which they probably know. So we'll probably see an update on this probably later tonight, if not tomorrow. But and he's always kind of been in the hospital too, man, with his situation. So keep in mind, he's also part of like almost one of the legendary hip hop groups of all time, Ghetto Boys, and I'm talking GETO, which features Bushwick Bill. And I believe Bushwick Bill has already passed away. So RIP to Bushwick Bill. But I mean, it just sucks to see this happening to some of our legends. And Scarface is definitely will always be known as a legend. But it says, and this has come from Saturday, so we definitely should have an update now, because if we're on to Monday, which this is Music Monday, right? It says, on Saturday, the 53-year-old rapper shared a photo of himself being treated for an unknown, I want to say, ailment. I'm just going to leave it right there, which I'm not going to say what it is. But, okay, this is the photo he put, which, dog, no disrespect, I could have did without this photo. But it's not that bad. But, I mean, let me clarify this. That situation may be bad, but the photo isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. That's my clarification. But, yeah, I've had people share unwanted photos with me all the time. And this is kind of one of those. I've seen worse, though. So, I mean, hopefully homie does get better soon. But it says Scarface received treatment at a hospital for an unknown condition. The 53-year-old, so he is 53 years old Houston rapper shared a photo of his Instagram on Saturday of himself lying in a hospital bed and attached to several wires. To his left, a nurse with a CVIC-UID card appears to be applying the patch on his abdomen. So sometimes I feel like, too, man, it's one thing letting your people who support you know what's up, but sometimes it's like social media, man, and this is why I probably don't post on my joint. But one of the things that really annoy me is the people who like overly share on social media sometimes, man. It's kind of like a gift and a curse. Like social media, I think what started out as for like good intentions it could easily ruin your day, man. That's why I don't really be on there like that. But to each his own, because safe to say Scarface, and this is him, right? I'm assuming this is Scarface's Instagram right here. 387,000 followers, so he got way more than what I got, you know. Read that one. It says, nurses that work in the CVICU, which stands for Cardiovascular Intensive Care Unit, care to patients in critical condition who are suffering from heart problems, according to the Mayville University. So, basically, if you're in ICU is intensive care unit in general. I knew what that stood for. If you're in ICU, you are under, like, you're constantly being watched. Not saying you're not at the regular hospital, but it's kind of one of those, you know, the nurse is going to come in and out every few, whatever time they got to come. With the ICU joint, you see everything. There ain't no real waiting. There's a waiting area, but they don't really want you really near the patient. I mean, they let you in there and make exceptions to the family and the rules. I know this personally. But as a person, I've been in ICU, and I've had family members that's been in ICU. And it's, you know, I'm just leave it there. If my other family member that was on, if he was on this live, and I'm not talking dunks, I'm talking about, I have a specific family member. He's not the guy you want to, like, diagnose you, so to speak. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So, but yeah, because I was almost headed there, but I don't know. But I do hoping that if he's posting a photo, he's obviously feeling. Hopefully, he's feeling much better, man. Says, ouch, grateful he wrote with his caption. So that means probably all things are most likely on the positive side of things. It says, the Ghetto Boy members whose legal name is Brad Terrence Jordan did not provide any other information on his social media, such as when he was hospitalized, what illness brought him to the hospital, nor what specific treatments he received. Regardless of what may have happened, several prominent names in the hip-hop community such as Travis Scott, Ja Rule, Mustard, and Slim Thug didn't waste any time to send their well wishes in their comment section. Exactly, and that's how it's supposed to be, man. No negative energy on this one. So you see Travis Scott, you see Ja Rule, and y'all can say what y'all want to say about Ja Rule. He had a run, bruh, and his music, I feel like he's made some timeless music. Did 50 come in and out-rap him and really win that little beef between them? Musically, maybe so, but physically, I hear different, you know? And 50 know who to mess with. And I mean, and Ja Rule's still here, so obviously, you know, it is what it is. And I'm going to just leave it there. Mustard got his condolence, Slim Thug, which I've seen him popping up more and more on social media, responding to stuff. When is he going to drop some music, man? And then let's talk T-Boz real quick, and then we'll get on to the main attraction. I think I'm gonna start with OutKast, and then I'm gonna transfer to DaBaby. Actually, no, I'm gonna say DaBaby, OutKast, and then close it out with Drake, because DaBaby's and the OutKast stuff involves suing, and then Drake's stuff doesn't. So, well, at least not yet anyway, allegedly, to the best of my knowledge. But it says T-Boz hospitalized for severe abdominal blockage, cancels TLC show in New York. Also, while we're talking about TLC, man, let's just go ahead and say RIP to Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and she's actually tatted up on my arm, like right up here. I don't even know if the camera's gonna do this any justice, but yeah, I have her already tatted up on me a long time ago. So I am a big fan of the group TLC, and I know for a fact T-Boz it's known that she has sickle cell, right? Don't quote me on none of this. This is all alleged, but I mean, that's kind of stuff that's every time you Google her and then you put in sickle cell, she's going to come up. But I don't think this is related, but then again, I wasn't there. But I mean, this is one that's part of those groups. In fact, ironically, speaking of, you know, what Method Man was saying, because we're going to touch on Method Man's situation too. And actually, we'll probably lead right into that one. We'll lead into Method Man. We'll go DaBaby, OutKast, close it out with Drake. But Method Man was basically saying he don't make any money off his royalties or anything like that. And this is the case with these ladies. If they were making crazy amount of, I'm pretty sure they get a percentage, but nowhere near on what like the record labels do. And I know if Dunks was here, it's simple. Even if those guys, male or female, was making the full max profit, do they know how to make money off of that music? And that's why usually the labels them probably keep a certain percentage of the masters. You know what I'm saying? And they milk it for all it's worth. You know, and who's to say? We need to talk to probably a true music executive. And let me clarify this. No disrespect to Slim and Birdman, because I know they know the game. But I want to talk to somebody else who truly, like, you didn't even know that's what they do, but they make billions upon these artists. That person exists. Who it is, I don't know. And we can think of several names, but I want to know, I want to talk to the top dog, you know, the one who's bringing the most money and doesn't know how to rap or anything. He doesn't even scout the talent. He just owns the stuff. Looks like we got Slayer in the building. He says, what up, Slayer? What up, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. But it says the legendary girl group was forced to cancel a performance in NY 30 minutes before showtime. So I'm assuming she was probably still trying to push through it. And I'm going to put it this way. Not sure how old T-Boz, and I'm assuming Chili, because Left Eye is no longer with us. They out here touring for a reason. Yes, they love what they do, but this is help how they pay their bills too. They still working. This is work. It says TLC abruptly canceled performance after a member, I think it's T-Boz, became ill. The iconic 90s girl group was scheduled to perform an NY State Fair in Syracuse, New York on Friday. However, about 30 minutes before showtime, the fair's Official X account shared that TLC performance had been canceled due to the 54-year-old singer, and that's her age right there, experiencing symptoms related to food poisoning. So looks like she had got food poisoning from what we got from it. Looks like it says a whole lot of TLC fans are disappointed tonight. I mean, but at the same time, a person's health, they're going to make the show up from what I got from it. So you got to also keep in mind, these people are human at the end of the day. And you got to also keep that in mind. Says a press statement on T-Boz Instagram account revealed that the singer was experiencing a sudden severe nausea, vomiting, and intensive abdominal cramps. The statement also said she was immediately seen by a doctor and taken into the hospital for further evaluation. That's kind of like Michael Jordan. Remember the flu game? Not just the shoes, but remember he was wearing the flu game 12s. But when we actually watched the Last Dance documentary, remember what he said? He was like, I didn't have the flu. I had food poisoning. And he pushed through that game and went the fuck off. You know? But it's two different people, you know? And I'm not saying she should have pushed through and did her show, because hers could be more intense than Michael Jordan's was, you know? It says, last evening, T-Boz was diagnosed with severe abdominal blockage. Let's see. The cancellation of both the Syracuse and Foxwoods performance. Read the statement. She remains in the hospital under medical supervision, but is expected to be released tomorrow. The doctor verified that this was not food poisoning, but it was abdominal blockage. Okay, so they thought it was food poisoning, and then it was abdominal blockage. So hers is probably a little bit more in depth than Michael Jackson's. I mean, damn, Michael Jordan. I don't know. Michael Jackson, Jordan, all that kind of just rolled right off the tongue. Pause. But yeah. I hope she does get well, obviously, and obviously she's gonna apologize here, and I would assume she's gonna make it up to the fans, and they're gonna redo those shows whenever they can. So I'm not gonna read through the whole article here, so let's go ahead and transition to Method Man, because like I said, on this streaming, man, it seems like I just started, but you could literally, it could blow just like that. No pun intended. Says Method Man says he doesn't get royalties from streaming. He also expressed some concern about the rise in artificial intelligence, which is AI, which I'm B100. I'm a little over AI myself, dog. And I'm not talking a basketball player. I'm talking just in general. But I'm talking the artificial intelligence stuff. But it says Method Man might be one of the most beloved rappers of all time, but he claims he hasn't made a cent off of streaming revenue. In an interview with Wale Orlai, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, which I probably butchered that, says the 50-year-old rapper and actor was asked for his thoughts on the increased use of artificial intelligence and how that might impact artists of all mediums. He says, I'm still trying to figure out AI, but I've seen some things that have made me raise an eyebrow. He replied, the Drake diss with Tupac and Snoop and the fake Kendrick, it's a lot to it. So, I mean, yeah, I remember that, but I would assume that was AI, so I don't think that was an official thing. We got says, upset you lost, and the builder says, what up, fellas? What up, upset? What up? Y'all definitely smash that like button, man. Just some Music Monday, chill vibe tonight, homie. Just basically talking music, but I'm on talking Method Man right now, because basically he's saying he doesn't make a dime off any streaming, which Method Man, believe it or not, man, he's got some of the timeless hits too, you know? So, and he's got Wu-Tang. So, like, I mean, he's a part of, technically, if you think about it, Method Man's a part, he's his own individual career, solo career. He's also part of Wu-Tang Clan, you know, and they got a show out there, like I think on Showtime or something like that. And he also did, and I know him and Redman was never officially a group, but hell, they might as well have did like a joint venture album at least it feels like it, because they were almost inseparable whenever they was doing like movies like How High. And remember, they had their own show on Fox for a little bit too. Probably telling my age here. Says beyond the issues with replicating a real person's voice and likeness, he said there are some other concerns too. I mean, I think it goes way deeper than that, especially when it comes to IPs, and that's intellectual properties, for the artists that came from my era, because, you know, honestly, I've never gotten a streaming check for any of my music. Meth says at around the 6.15 mark, so 6 minutes and 15 seconds in. He says, without elaborating on why that might be the case, he said he's still trying to figure out when it comes to artificial intelligence, there be someone who can make a perfect mix of two, where I'm not saying to accept it, but at least make it the at least make art out of it, he says, and that's what I'm always for, the creativity part of it. So he's just speaking his opinion on this. Let's see. Upset says Mary J. Blige collab is top 3 Method Man song. Yeah. You're all I need. Yeah. What is that? To get no, it's one of those. It's down for you. I remember that joint because I never forget because he had the do rag on too. I can't even think of the song, but yeah, that joint go hard. But I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a timeless classic song. Let's see. Earlier in the interview, at around the 4-minute and 30-second mark, Wu-Tang Clan rapper was asked to give the music industry a grade and brought up with the topic of streaming. The music industry gets an F. He said, took them too long to adjust to streaming to a point where they're drowning and fighting for trying to tread water right now. And I don't think it's really working out because the way the industry, or rather the way music is received, has changed so much that they either have to adjust or get the hell out the way. I don't think they're going to get the hell out of the way, Mr. Method Man. Says, despite his concerns with the music industry, he graded the current state of music as an art form an A. So he's saying he liked the creativity, but as far as the business side of things, he's not happy with it. Says, as far as the music, a whole lot of different games that cross into the genres, and artists are respecting each other. He said, I saw Sexy Red at a country music concert. That right there says a lot. So, I mean, Sexy Red may not be the best example here, but anyway, so we're gonna transition to the DaBaby situation, speaking of that, and then we'll pretty much go right into OutKast and close out with Drake here for the last like 30 minutes. Upset You Lost says, it'll be there for you. That song they had, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll be there for you. Yeah, that's the song. You're right. That is the song. That joint go hard, bro. It's a timeless classic song. You know how some songs, even if you don't know the name, but you know it when it comes on, that's that song with like Method Man and Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige is a whole goat within herself, you know. She don't get enough shine either, I feel like. And on the and I've seen, and ironically, Method Man and Mary J. Blige have worked on Power. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And they've worked together, you know? But it says, DaBaby on the hook for $4 million over bowling alley beatdown of Danny Lay's brother. Now, I remember when this happened, and I think it popped off in 2022, but don't quote me that because obviously DaBaby has a baby with, no pun intended, with Danny Lay, which he got into with her brother, which I see where her brother's trying to come to stand for his sister's defense, but you got to move smart out here. First off, DaBaby he's, at the time, and I don't know about now how he's moving, but he had an entourage, bro. You know how when the rappers first come out and they take off like a rocket? Yeah, they got the crew coming with them. It's just come with the game. You know they're not finna let this man, maybe now they'll sit back and let him get embarrassed, but they're not finna let him get embarrassed at the top of his career because that's gonna hurt everybody's paycheck. You know what I mean? You don't put, it's my thing, bro. If you're outnumbered, you really need to think things through. He pulled up to this is the thing, I remember this verbatim a little bit, and this is all alleged, by the way. But I hope, I'm gonna ask the question. I hope her brother wasn't trying to pull up to catch a straight up fair one-on-one with DaBaby, because that wasn't happening. I could have told him that, and I don't know neither one of them. And let me clarify this, bro. In how I grew up, right? There's no such thing as a fair. If you want to do a fair fight, you get a referee, you get a boxing ring, and you set it up and you schedule it. If you out and about like that, you got to take whatever come with it. He should have already pulled up correctly, if you catch my drift. But he went on there. All right, like I said, if he was hoping to show up there and catch just a 1-2 with him, that's not the dude. And DaBaby also has been known for, you know, I think he's lost the power to knock people out. I don't want to find out the hard way, but that don't mean he don't still punch, you know? Because, I mean, it's still going to hurt regardless, because you aren't going to be able to knock everybody out, but I bet you he still can knock some people out. Let's see, Upset says, I'm 38, so you're talking about my era. Hey, you good, bro. Hey, I grew up on it still, too, though, so, you know what I mean? That ain't even a diss. That's a positive thing, bro. Let's see. Upset says, he pulled up ready for a fade in the middle of DaBaby's crew. I seen that. I seen the tap. That's my thing. You pull up on some, you can't put, it's just like, it's no different than if you seen the I Tell Our Age Again. You seen the movie Menace to Society when old buddy pulled up the ride for his sister, but you saw that ain't no way I would have saw two people. I'm like, nah, I'm way by myself. You know what I'm saying? If he never alone, you can't catch him lacking. But O-Dog already was like that, and Kane was obviously heavily influenced by O-Dog. And Kane was already not in a good mood when homie pulled up. And when he pulled up, you know, he warned him though. He said, hey, I don't think you know who I am. You know, I don't think you know me. And homie wanted to get big and bold, so there you go. But let's get back to this Baby article real quick. It says DaBaby may have to fork over a cool $4 million to the brother of his ex, Danny Lay, over their infamous bowling alley brawl. According to a report from In Touch Weekly, Brandon Bill's real name, Brandon Cruel, and I'm assuming this is Danny Lay's brother, has filed documents demanding $2 million in general damages and another $2 million in special damages for a February 2022 fight. Upset says people think they can run their mouths like they're behind a computer screen on a keyboard. Yeah. See, you can talk. That's why I don't talk like that, like on live or because you never know. Like if you pull up randomly, especially like, you know what I'm saying? You never know who really hates you for real. And homie this is my thing. To be fair, I get it. He was trying to take up for his sister and be there, but bro, This my thing. If I had a sister, right? If a dude was disrespecting my sister and they got a child together, I'm gonna mind my business. But if he getting super disrespectful, like if I'm assuming he don't put hands on her or something, like that's all right, cool. The baby over here, he gonna want to come over. It gonna be all teeth and palms, and we gonna smile when he pull up though. I'm like when he pull up, cause my thing, if they gonna have family events, I treat them with kindness. Treat him with kindness. Hey, invite him on over. Hey, tell him he's welcome anytime. You know? And that let him know, let him come by himself. And that's how you catch her. If you want to, that's my thing. That was just, he didn't think that, he let the social media and probably all that get to him. Ignore all that. If I was him, this is what I would do for my sister. Cool. If you feel like you can truly beat him one-on-one, which I don't think he can, but if you want to fight somebody one-on-one in that particular situation, they gonna want to come see a child. She gonna let him see his child, of course. And then, okay, cool. Let him get comfortable. Like, hey, man, invite him on over for Thanksgiving. And then, you know, don't even say you want to talk to him. And then whenever you walk up, be like, what's up? Boom. Shake the hand like, hey, come on, let's have a talk outside. Off rip, you know? And at that point, again, one-on-one. But then again, that doesn't mean he's going to be lacking. But I will say this. Her brother did not think that out. That's all I'm saying. He says, Upset says, just like Menace to Society, for real, yeah. Exactly. You saw how Kane was, bro. He was not by himself for one. Two, homie walked in there talking all crazy. And that's the thing. Do you, even if, let's say, like, we'll break it back to Menace to Society real quick. Do you think that, say, like, the brother pulled up, which one of y'all is Kane? He like, who wants to know? If he would have started fighting him right then and there and sucker punched him, he may would have got a good lick on Kane. But do you think O-Dog was going to sit there and watch his homie get beat up by somebody randomly? No. And you know O-Dog pulls out. You know O-Dog is the number one that always claims to not care about anything. So what do you think O-Dog was going to do? Simply, literally, he was going to probably step back, handle business, and they're going to be like the good guy because really it's going to be in self-defense of Kane. You know? Like, I'm just saying. Like, I hate to say it. This is just one of those. Her brother didn't think it out. Upset You Lost says, in the same way, I show love, but never overstep unless I'm about it. I mean, this is true. This is true, man. He says, O-Dog was smart. Exactly. See? We on the same page. So what do you think? Just to say, like, even if he pulled up, like that's a baby, and he just ran up on him and sucker punched him. This happened anyway, from what I remember on the footage. If you think that they stumped you out and pulled you by your hair and body slammed you after they let him get his free shot, imagine what they would have did after you caught him off guard. They probably would have broke something, you know, if they didn't break nothing already, according to him, you know. Says in the footage ordeal, DaBaby could be seen throwing the first punch at Bills at the California bowling alley. But this my thing. I think DaBaby gonna have a good case for self-defense, because at the end of the day, that guy pulled up, and he's probably gonna claim allegedly that he pulled up to talk. That man it's other videos of him too saying he wasn't pulling up to do that. You know what I mean? So homie is probably just trying to get a quick cash grab. And I'm kind of tired of these quick, like, cash grabs, too. Like, bro, no disrespect. Y'all, if you're not really truly victims, man, just stay the fuck working. You know, but I guess you got to do what you got to do to survive, too. Upset says his sister had the baby location most of the time, being his baby mama. The brother could have caught the one-on-one. Yeah, this is my thing. Yeah, just wait till you catch him by himself. Just be like, nah, I'm not stupid. That don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if, say, like, him and DaBaby would have got a one-on-one at, like, one of the family get-togethers, and DaBaby would have won, I guarantee you DaBaby still would not fight the guy, would not want to fight the guy. This is my thing. You don't necessarily always have to win the fight, but you don't, this is my thing. You don't have to win the fight, but you don't need to get your ass completely whipped. You need to establish dominance, and then just hopefully y'all either break even or somebody break y'all loose, but you got to get a lick in. That's where he should have threw the first punch at the family barbecue. And if DaBaby really like that, he's the last person that's supposed to be going to snitch or file a lawsuit. So you good, you know. He just didn't think that through. Let's see. Upsays facts. Yeah, most definitely. He was not gonna catch him one-on-one. You know, you gotta. That's my thing. If you got a sister, right? And this applies for the ladies too, because I've had some family members in my family, ladies, take up for their brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, guys not supposed to hit women. So, like, that whole situation was crazy too, where seeing the ladies get into it. You know, but even they move carefully. Like, nah, I ain't doing it around that. They come over here, though. They going but this is my thing. Most likely, when DaBaby came around, he was going to be on his best behavior if he coming by himself to the house. Because he's not... You know what I'm saying? It's when you're not on your own territory, or you don't got your 20 to 40, 50 goons with you, you're not so tough. I remember that time when they had Plies running in the bathroom, bruh. I'm going to just leave it at that. Let's see. Upset says, if it ain't serious, I do enough to let them know I'm not playing, and we can leave it at that. To be honest, man, I don't take... I've had my moments, but I think for the most part, usually everybody know, like, all right, man, all right, cool. Jokes aside, it's cool. If you go too far, because me, I can look, with the exception of a few things, I can pretty much overlook a lot of BS. But everybody got their breaking point, and for me, it's one particular family member in my family. They did not just to me, they get everybody where we're like, nope, we're not gonna snoop down to that person's level, and they end up getting you anyway. And next thing you know, that's the closest I've always come to, like, but see, we family, so I'm not really worried about real. I doubt they would even want to go to the legal system either. They're mostly just all that though. Says after Bills collapsed to the ground, the rapper's crew surrounded him and began throwing punches, leaving him with several noticeable cuts and bruises on his face. What did he expect was going to happen? That's my thing. Police later investigated the incident and looked to charge DaBaby with assault with a deadly weapon, though he maintained that his actions were the result of self-defense. When Bills refused to cooperate with authorities, the investigation came to a halt. Bills did, however, file a civil lawsuit against DaBaby, demanding unspecified damages for physical and psychological damage, as well as coverage for his medical expenses. Bro, homie just want to check, because think about it, civil and criminal. That means he don't even want homie to catch any jail time or none of that. He just wants some bread. And those are two different cases, by the way. Like, it could be the same thing, but civil is usually when it's money, And then obviously criminal means you're gonna have to do some time if you lose. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Upset says everyone has a line that you don't cross, but people always think they're a superhero. Yeah, you'd be surprised. And it happens at work sometime too. I've had it happen everywhere. But yeah, everybody got a breaking point, bro. I don't care how, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how cool you say nothing gets to me. You got something. It's just that you know that that it's one individual that may not even know they even gonna do it. Looks like we got, what is it, like Geo, hopefully I'm saying that correctly in there. Or Geo1. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. If not, my bad, homie. Says, what's good, Jeremy? What up? What up? Y'all definitely smash that like button, man. And then Upset says, nowadays. So appreciate that. As y'all come in and out, definitely smash that like button. We're about to get ready to transition to the OutKast lawsuit in just a second. But I'm going to read through the rest of this baby joint. It says, in April of this year, Daniel's brother hired a public investigator to track down the Suge rapper to serve him the lawsuit. Though his efforts were unsuccessful, Bill then proposed that the court allow him to publish the lawsuit in the local paper instead, which they approved. He also suing the venue, a Los Angeles bowling alley named Carbon Bowling, but the company filed an answer denying any wrongdoing. Yeah, he's not winning that. I mean, yeah, they got to have some form of safety, but they're going to come and testify against you, bro. Looks like we just got a new subscriber in the building. Looks like Tony Harris just subscribed. Appreciate the new subscription, homie. Really means a lot to the kid. And y'all definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. Definitely means a lot. He says, Giorgio. My bad, man. Pronounced Italian. He says, the pronounced Italian shit. Okay, got you. You on that mob joint. Now I'm fucking with you, bro. Bills claim that the staff members present during the altercation had a duty to protect him from the assault. I don't know. Usually you want to stay the fuck out the way and call the cops. If they did that, then I think that's all you got to do. And at least that's all I'm finna do. I'm put this way. Wherever I work, I let it make it plain and clear. I'm not finna be this superhero guy. If you come, like, if I worked at a place, like, I say one of my jobs I worked before I got my main job where I was working the register. If somebody came in with a gun, like, give me all the money from the register right now, whatever I gotta do to open this motherfucker, because you can have it. Because my thing is the register, even on a busy day, those managers are supposed to come every so hours and put it back down to, like, a low amount. Like, usually cash register I work from anywhere from $75 to $100 tops. And most transactions are credit cards now, but I mean, like, yeah, you not, worst case scenario, may have like $400 or $500, maybe even $1,000 in there, if not more. Because once you get that, you're gonna call the manager to come clear out the register or something. Y'all gotta count it down, but it's not worth it hitting one of those stores for like $1,000, especially when they got the register spread out throughout the whole store. You know, so to me, it's just not worth it. It says, Bill claims read that, but I don't see how they can say that was their obligation to protect them. It says, if a judge rules in Carbon Boliavin's favor, the legal responsibility for the lawsuit will fall squarely on DaBaby's shoulders, which I still don't see why. You can sue anybody for anything. I just want to throw that out there. It says, the altercation occurred months after Bills expressed that he was upset the way things went down with DaBaby and Danny Lee broke up. That's his first mistake. Shut the F up. They family know you. He know that you don't like him. Look what you're doing as big. Of course, no dude, and I had to explain this to a family member as well. Actually, a lot of us did. Where they was disrespecting, they were dating somebody and disrespecting their sister, and the brother actually lived with her, right? And him and the brother eventually got into it. And so they came to us like, man, he had no business getting. I'm like, and we're like, bro, are you stupid? Like, that's his sister. Do you think he's finna sit back and watch you constantly disrespect his sister in front of him? No, he's not. And it's the same thing. He's not gonna sit back and watch that either. But what he's gonna do, what he should have did, wait till the right time so you can address him face to face. You ain't gotta pull up to that. And he knew the camera was gonna be there. He was going, in my opinion, allegedly, he knew the camera was going to be there. He knew he wasn't about to get on one-on-one, so he was just wanting to try to go viral, and he got what he was asking for, you know, in my opinion. Says the altercation occurred months after Bills expressed that. Read that one. Says the tension between the former couple accumulated in a heated argument following their split, due to which she was charged with assaulting the rappers back in 2021. So, yeah. So I've been there before. And looks like DaBaby also dropped the diss song aimed at Danny Lee's brother over the $4 million lawsuit. Now, I'm not going to play the joint because I already know it's going to be copywritten and stuff like that. But pretty much, I guess this is where I'm just going to quote something where he rapped from here. Looks like it says, he says, he was gangster before, now you suing me, huh? That's tough-ish, he don't want to do no more. Out of the spot, ain't want nothing to do with that whore. So he dissed not only her, he dissing him and his sister. Before I walk out the house, tuck my Thule before. So he's letting you know how he's moving, but I guess these are like basically indirect threats, pretty much of how he feels about whoever, right? This doesn't mean it's necessarily him, because I'm not sure what the song is titled, but I mean, unless it just flat out says diss for him, and who knows? And this is a YouTube joint. I'm not even gonna play the joint because, ironically, even when I played the joint on mute, YouTube still came down on me one time on a video, bro. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. So let's go ahead and transition to this OutKast EDM duo trademark infringement lawsuit over the album name. I'm pretty sure here that you see. I'm gonna be on this one for like another 10 minutes. Let me hit the chat real quick. Says Upset You Lost says, I'm on positivity like you've seen. I've used to be in the streets, but everyone don't play fair no more. Gripped up. Oh, hell no they don't. That's what I was just trying to say. Like, it ain't no fair game out in the streets, bro. That's why I don't play around there. Like, what you doing? I'm at the crib, bro. And I'm not saying I'm just like a super like scared or anything, but yo, I'm also in my comfort zone, you know? Let's see. Upset says, I'm giving up everything if I get caught lacking. You can replace material. Exactly. You got to know when to count. Like, that's the thing. If you got to hand it over, because you can, especially if you got renter's insurance and stuff like that, there you got options. You know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, if you got it once, you can get it again too. And that person will eventually meet their maker, you know? Because not everybody like that, you know? But is it worth the risk, you know? Giorgio says, have a good stream, man. I got to go. He says, I got to go because it's 2 a.m. in Italy. Okay, cool, man. Get some sleep, bro. But anyway, let's talk this OutKast pretty much infringement lawsuit. It says OutKast filed a lawsuit against EMD duo Athelians or ATLians, right? It says for trademark infringement over their name. So I'm not surprised to see this, but I didn't know this was a group like this, but I guess it's a group that's called this. According to the report, Billboard, Big Boy, and Andre 3000 filed a suit in Georgia federal court on Tuesday, August 20th. It says the word Athenians was invented by OutKast. Do they have a trademark? If they got a trademark, maybe so. Let's see. Invented by OutKast. Before OutKast created it, it was not used in the cultural lexion and did not exist. The documents read, defendants' use of the ATLN's mark is likely to cause confusion, to cause mistake, or deceptive to public. I don't know if they got one with this one, because if they're totally two different things, it's just like me. It sounds like a name thing where, remember when Rick Ross caught that lawsuit from the real Rick Ross and it didn't go nowhere. But then again, this may be slightly different. And I've seen where other people try to like make it where you can't use a word. But I can see where this could be. Each party has an argument here. It says OutKast first coined the term in 1996 with their sophomore album title, and their suit, the note of the EDM duo didn't begin using the name until 2012. So, but why they wait so long? But then again, it could be one of those where they let the bread stack up first. That's just how a game goes sometimes. You don't want to sue nobody already when they ain't done nothing and got nothing to begin with. Says the duo compromising defendant performs with a mask on. Oh, I remember those guys. I didn't know that was their last name. Therefore, concealing their identities such the consumers will mistakenly believe that the members of the defendant are one and the same with or at least somehow connected to the plaintiff, the document states. I think you can tell the difference between these guys, man. I think this may be a little bit of a stretch. I don't know how they're going to get the lawsuit off. But, I mean, yeah, those guys are completely different from OutKast. That's nothing. If it's not causing confusion, do you have a lawsuit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying, like, hey, we're the only one that can have a car blue, you know? How I'm looking. And I could be wrong. Keep in mind, I'm no attorney. I'm no judge. I'm not been to law school, so this is just how I'm just kind of reading it. I don't know what's going to happen. It says the iconic hip-hop duo alleged that they tried to negotiate a amicable resolution, but the ATLNs were unresponsive. So they tried to already settle it behind the scenes, but they didn't want to do it. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I said. OutKast don't seem like the type to go to that, because they approved that Moneybagg Yo song that they did where he sampled one of their songs. So they're usually pretty, easy to work with, I would think. Says in other news, Andre 3000 has admitted that he would like another OutKast album. So he would like to do another OutKast album, but whether it will actually come to fruition remains to be unseen. So he's talking about that. It says in an extended version of the interview with CBS Morning and December 3rd, Stax was asked about whether Big Boy has ever pushed him to get back together in many years and the efforts in the 2006 Idlewild. Okay, so pretty much, I think that pretty much covers this whole pretty much side of where this lawsuit stands. So we'll see how it goes. Is there confusion between the two? I don't think so, but I'm no judge or attorney, man. So let's talk this Drake joint real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get things up out of here for the night for the last past 7 to 8 minutes. Says Drake surprise dropped 3 new songs, including No Face featuring Playboi Carti. Which apparently, and I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm going to be listening to it when I get off stream for sure. I got one more video to edit for the night, and then, yeah, man, the kid probably going to crash out anyway. Says Drake appears to address former collaborators who turned on him in the new song No Face. The Toronto rapper released 3 new songs, including No Face, featuring Playboi Carti. So I think this just dropped, just a few days ago, bro, and I haven't listened to it yet. Drake is back with another 3-pack, and this time he appears to be addressing a certain group of collaborators who have thrown shots at him over the last few months. On Friday, 3 new songs appeared on Drake's alleged Instagram burner page at Plot Twist. Let's see, the 3-pack of songs included No Face featuring Playboi Carti, Surgigan Rhythm, The Language 2, and SOD, a solo version of the Yachty assisted record Super Soak, the Kai Cenat teased earlier this month. So there you go right there. So, and I'm not going to play this because I know that's going to be strewn for just trying to flag my channel. Because they don't play when it comes to music, especially since Lear Cohen is over there now. It says, with the exception of the smooth melodic SOD, Drake reserved some bars on the Cardigan Rhythm Language 2 and No Face for the artists who made their issues with him public this year. On the Gardo produced Circadian Rhythm, Drizzy refers to a group of people who don't speak my language on the chorus before stating he's dodged the attacks from foes that have tried to end his career. How many funeral dates they plan for me and I've dodged it like the truck. Yeah, he raps. Okay. Drake got he definitely has great wordplay. I'm not going to give him he got great wordplay. He has super great wordplay and he has great melody, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a Drake fan, that's just what comes with the game. It says, on No Face, a 6th guy appeared to directly address the artists who he once worked with and who turned their backs on him this year. He references giving the people a boost in popularity of his features, reminds them how they got put on by the person they're dissing now. Says N-words got lit off the features I skated on. I gotta know how you get lit off the N-words you hating on. Number untouchable. They got the data wrong. This is the moment I know they've been preying on. Wait, hey. Dang, Drake snapping, bro. Try to knock the boy off, but F it, I'm staying on, Drake raps. So I mean, Drake will talk that talk on the music stuff, man. I'm gonna read through a little bit more of this article and close it out in the last 5 minutes here. But Drake does. He's been around. He's been holding the game down for quite some time, man. So I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. Says the Toronto native also refers to preparing even more heat for his enemies and name dropping several people, including OVO manager Olive Khalid, I'm not sure who that is, and Kevin Durant, who are pushing him to go off. According to Drake, he hears it all and is adjusting how he sees fit. So he letting you know I'm working, bro. He says, "Oh, keep on sending me slaps to go crazy on. 40 keeps saying it's time to be patient. It's so many people we turn into tables on." Okay, so these are bars right here. It says Capo got me plans, but we'll say that for later. He raps, "Hush." He keeps saying they'll know they played it wrong. Katie just text, "What the F you waiting on?" Okay, nice. So this is how this song goes. It says, "Me and I'm expressionless. N-words got me talking about don't shoot the messenger. Fire, fire. You shot for way less here. None of these P words." Trying to speak correctly for YouTube as well. Me blessing here. We continues. He says, if we weren't enough, Drake gives out the enemy's last warning in which he states, "Happy he is the people have shown their true feelings towards him, and he'll be seeing them once again sooner than later." That's a play off one of the albums he did too, Sooner Than Later too. I remember that joint. So Drake, it's hard to stay consistent like this for this long. So I know he uses writers and all that allegedly, but I mean, it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Let me hit the rest of the article real quick, and then we'll wrap things up here for the night. It says, "I'ma just stay happy that N-word who envied and held his ish got finally show it. I'm over the moon, yeah. You'll see your boy soon," he raps. He says Drake also dropped a trio song of the part of the 100 gig file drop earlier this month, featuring collaborations with Lotto, 21 Savage, and Young Thug. Those records landed on streaming services, but it's unclear if the same will happen with the second drop. I wasn't impressed with that little snippet. That's why I haven't listened to this other stuff, because like I feel like he's just throwing whatever at the wall right now to see if he can get it to stick, man. But I haven't listened to it, so to be fair, I'm not gonna say it sucks, and I'm not gonna say it's good. It says, "Just like us, somebody call that man and tell him to give up if he ain't gonna address the boogeyman direct." Oh, so people are basically saying they're tired of like the subliminal shots, which Drake is known for doing the subliminal stuff, man. So, and this song has Playboy Cardi on it, so I will probably check a lot of this out, man. So these are the three songs: No Face featuring Playboy Cardi, SOD, and then Cardi and Rhythm, Language 2. I'm gonna check it out for sure. I definitely need to play. I may play them right when I get off this live, because I know I don't even want to put it off, because maybe it'd be something I can jam out to in the gym. Manny, if you're in the building, you need to let me know if you've listened to it already, because I know you said it in the Discord, but I need to know if it is. So Super Soak, SOD, and that's what it is, and then the Language 2. So 3 tracks we got from Drake, and obviously they just let you know, man, he obviously is still relevant, whether people want to say it's over for him or not. I don't see how it's over if he's still the man that everybody's still kind of low-key still trying to get on that level, you know? So I'm going to just leave it at that. So pretty much, man, yeah, we come right up on that hour mark. Perfect time. And looks like I hit everything here. We talked T-Boz. We talked Scarface. Hope they get well in recovery. Like a speedy recovery, man. So whatever is going on, hopefully they can get through it. We talked Method Man and pretty much how he's considering how people get paid nowadays off of streaming, because apparently he is implying that he doesn't get paid or doesn't get what he would like to get, right? Allegedly. And then, of course, we transition on to DaBaby and the problems he had with his, I guess you can say, his ex-girl's brother. So look like he's suing him. We'll see how far that goes. I don't know. Even if her brother wins, I don't think they're going to hit him with the max. He has to show up. If he's learned anything from the game, he needs to show the fuck up. And I'll just leave it at that. And then also, OutKast got their lawsuit out against the EMD duo. So we'll see how that goes as well. And then we just finished up talking about Drake's and his disses right here, man. So pretty much we're right at that hour mark. Let me put myself back on the main screen real quick and wrap things up here for the night. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as usual, man. This was definitely a good stream. And nice and smooth and right on the right time how I wanted to end things. Other than that, man, y'all definitely go ahead, smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, which is what it is today. Definitely sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. Speaking of that, we'll have another sold out on Wednesday and, of course, on Saturday. So I'll see you guys then. Definitely more content on the way. And y'all definitely don't forget to smash that like button and sub up if you haven't done so already, man. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, man. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember.